What's good? Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is Courtney, and we're gonna do a quick live. And as you can see from the title of this live, we're gonna talk about the WWE. The WWE is doing shenanigans. The WWE is being foul as ever. As damn ever. But first, before I get started on that, I want to say to CPU Courage, I saw your comment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words about my mom. Thank you very much. I talked to her today and she seems to be in better spirits. Thank you very much. Now, secondly, I want to talk real quick about Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis. I'm an 80s baby, as I'm quite sure y'all already know. And I was raised on so many great things. And Rick Moranis was part of my childhood, very much so. Now, I think with everybody, I think they tend to remember him as, he played a part in the Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters, the best Ghostbusters. We ain't talking about the goddamn female bent, that shit, that horrible ass shit. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the original, the best Ghostbusters movie, and other projects that helped shape my childhood and yours. If you was an 80s baby, or if your parents cared enough about your ass to expose you to the greatness that was that damn decade. Now, first off, he's been gone for a while. And I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gone to glory. I can't lie. I thought he was. I ain't gonna even front. And that's the same go for a couple of other ones, especially Billy Crystal. Cause I thought Billy Crystal was gone too. But miraculously, he showed up to my Rick Moranis. And I'm like, wait a minute. He's alive? Wait a minute. He still looks good. Look at him. I was so happy to see him. I was very happy to see him. Come to find out, he's been taking care of his kids. His wife was diagnosed with cancer, and she passed on. Rest in power, rest in peace with her, and everything. He decided that he was gonna raise his kids, and he took a break. He became he was a father, full-time father, and everything. You know, and he showed up, and listen, I saw him beside Ryan Reynolds. So I was like, it takes Deadpool. I guess it just takes Deadpool to pull magic tricks out the head. You know what I'm saying? But then I hear about him getting jumped. And I was like, what? And then you had to think, who would jump on Rick Moranis? Like, why? Why would you do that? Like, not him. Why? And they showed a photo of the motherfucker. A simple ass motherfucking nigga. And let's get this real. Listen, I'm finna cuss. And I'm finna talk all about this motherfucker. Y'all just gonna get ready. I'm just letting it be known. I don't know what made that piece of shit jump that man. I don't know. But you a low down dirty bastard, and your man is a hoe. What was the point of you doing that? I don't even know. I just saw he got jumped on, and there goes a picture of the motherfucker. And I was like, Zool out of motherfucking tear your asshole asunder. How could you do that? Why would you do that? This man just came out of retirement and, taking care of his kids, and here you go. You're disgusting. I hope when somebody see your ass, they run your ass over. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't get it. I don't get why people just mess and hurt innocent people. I don't get that. And that's something that I never will understand or I never will get. And I'm saying this not because it was Rick Moranis, due to the fact that, I grew up watching him and he played many parts in some of my favorite memories growing up. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. It ain't got shit to do with race either. Because if the motherfucking coast would turn out and do the same fucking shit, it's just the fact that it was uncalled for. And it was disgusting. And that's sad. I hate that. That's ridiculous. I don't even know if they still he's still on the run, or they still trying to find this fool. I think that's what they trying to do. Hold up. Let me look real quick. Then we're gonna get to back to our regularly scheduled program of me cussing out somebody else. Somebody else. Okay, so he's Canadian. I didn't know Rick Moranis was Canadian. Like, for real though, I did not know he was Canadian. I didn't know he was Canadian. I thought he was from New York. I didn't know he was Canadian. I'm sitting here like, for real, he's Canadian? But I'm so sorry that happened to him. That's that fuck shit. Now look, Little Shop of Horrors, Spaceballs, Ghostbusters, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. All of them I watched. I watched all of them growing up. Dude, man, let me get off of this. Let me get off of this for real. That's sad and disgusting, and you ain't shit for doing that, bro. You ain't shit from doing that, you evil motherfucker. Now, I hope they find his ass, and I hope they motherfucking send his ass to jail. Oh, stupid ass. But now, let's get it. Oh, Vince McMahon, child. Where is it at? Hold up. Here we go. This evil, diabolical ass motherfucker. Him. Now, let's talk about wrestling. All right. Jake the Snake, Macho Man, Ric Flair. That damn Nature Boy. Oh, let's see. Goldust, Sting, and the Road Warrior. We had who else? Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Junkyard Dog. All of them. Every Saturday morning. Let's get this real. Every Saturday morning, it was time for wrestling. And that was during the time when Ric Flair had that badass motherfucking perm and his hair all flipped up with them nice tailor-made suits and that gold pinky ring. Or sometimes he had that badass feathered robe and all that stuff. talking about where he going in his private jet or how he rolling up in his darn fancy car and everything of that nature. You get me? Then we progress on foot along the down line. Then we had WWF Raw, Monday Night Raw. That was some of the best shit ever. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna tell no tale. I honestly believe Monday Night Raw was the darn peak of wrestling. Do you hear me? We had Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, Stone Cold Steve Austin, he was always a thorn. And that Gremlin King right there, who's sharing my screen right now, in his side, Trust the Plus. We had The Rock. Do you smell what I am cooking? Then, you know, we had the NWO. You know what I'm saying? You know, there was Triple H. It had Homeboy with the toothpick in his hair, slip back, looking like old greasy mob motherfucking, you know, henchman or whatever. I can't think of his name, but I think he's gone to glory. You know, rest his soul. You know, then Hulk Hogan joined, and then, you know, we ain't hear from Sting in a minute, and next thing you know, wait a minute, who's that from the darn distance? Up in the nosebleed sector of the darn, you know, stadium. Wait a minute. I thought the Crow was dead. Nope. That's that's Sting. All black and white. Nothing but baseball bat, straight up instilling fear in it. And I was here for every freaking Monday. Do you hear me? Goldberg. Goldberg was gonna make a streak. What, 98-0 or whatever? Goldberg, that big old tractor, cock strong tank built of a motherfucker. Him. Then we had my Undertaker. I loved my Undertaker. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm just going through it. I'm trying to tell y'all. I grew up on this. Now I'm saying for the past what, 5 to 10 years and everything, my enthusiasm for it had dwindled. You know, everything have their season. You know, I still follow those who I love. The Rock, I still follow. I follow him when he went from doing wrestling, going on to becoming the highest paid Hollywood actor as we got right now. Is it the highest paid or one of? Either or, he getting money. He getting coin. You know, and then here comes John Cena. John Cena gonna be right behind him because John Cena, he's getting these franchise checks. That's where the money at. Get you a franchise, get you a couple franchises under your belt, you good. He's doing that. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I believe that, you know, the wrestlers nowadays who holds up the WWE roster, I'm not saying that they ain't, you know, as big as, you know, bigger names like those who I said before, especially those who have made it to the mainstream, you know, like The Rock, John Cena, you know, there we go. We got, you know, Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's a legend. Let's just keep that 100. Hulk Hogan is a legend. He's in a lane of his own. He's in a level of his own. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, a while back, you know, the sex tape slipped out and everything, and then we all found out that Hulk Hogan was working with a monster. Go ahead, Python, go ahead. But anywho, I can't say that these wrestlers now, well, you know, they ain't big name as those back in the day because I don't watch them like talking about it. So I don't know. Now, there's a couple I follow, especially Roman Reigns. I follow him because he's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. Listen, I'm going to follow that brother. That brother is gorgeous. Fucking right. I'm going to follow him. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he already said, right? Because, you know, ain't he kin to The Rock and everything? If they ain't, listen, if they ain't blood kin, They are heritage kin. You get me? Just saying. If they ain't kin folk, they skin folk. But being that, let's just keep this 100. You know, with COVID and all that stuff like that, you know, these wrestlers, they go and they make their money. They make their money performing in front of these arenas filled to the brim with all these hungry fans and their kids. And, you know, you feed off the energy and all this stuff like that. Well, guess what? That shit got nipped in the bud due to COVID and all that stuff, things like that. So this is just me saying something, you know, trying to think of a not synopsis or just trying to figure out, you know, how these folks' mind is working. And so, you know, like when you not wrestling on your time off, I guess you would play video games. Cause there's a whole lot of, you know, geeks and nerds and a whole lot of gamers out here, regardless of what type of game you play. So being that social media and all these different platforms is basically Valhalla for making extra money on the side, why the hell not? Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Hell yeah, I should motherfucking build my platform. Hell, use the status that I built for myself. I worked hard. I got on that mat. I suffered bruises, broke bones, and all that stuff. Had my ass beat to the darn meat. You heard me? Even though a lot of times, you know, folks tend to say that shit ain't real. You know? Just saying. But you offered the platform true enough, Vince. You put your money in and all that stuff, you saw potential. But when I'm off that clock, bruh, what I do with me, myself, and I should not have none of your concern as long as I ain't motherfucking tarnishing my motherfucking pro wrestling reputation, especially if I'm in contract with your goddamn affiliation. That's all I'm saying. But, oh, Vince McMahon, bruh, to be honest, dude, back in the heyday when you used to have, I mean, straight up storylines, bitch. I'm talking back in the day, Monday Night Raw with Stephanie and the brother and you know, Triple H and all that stuff, you know, Hulk Hogan and you know, it was Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was him against the world. You heard me? All of that. And here's the storyline that you are an evil ass bastard. Well. A hungry, money hungry, diabolical ass motherfucker. Well, damn. I guess art do speak truer than fiction, or art imitates life, or, well, damn. You really are the villain, ain't you? Now, let's go check and see what this article entails. Now, the page I am on is called Ringside News. Now, mind you, when I first heard about this, I'm going to tell you how I first heard about it. I follow Tipster. Yeah, and what he does, he tells you about all the goody good that goes on with the gamers and YouTube, Twitch, or whatever. High profile, you know, people wrestling and all that stuff, things like that. Even dealing with comic book news or what have you, yada yada yada. That's what he does, and I follow him. I like his programming. I like his videos. So now, mind you, I remember I want to say it was a while back that WWE was trying to push this rule to say that guess what? Y'all ain't gonna be able to have these other accounts, like these third parties making money off these third parties. You're gonna have to cut that. So it was messing with coin, messing with money. Now, Trust the Plus, the backlash was immediate and vicious. So they had to shuck and jive backwards and like, hold up, wait a minute. Let's go reword this because yeah, they trying to pull a whole card. So in layman's terms, they're like, you could have these other accounts, whatnot, but you can't use your real name. Nah. These wrestlers, they have Twitch accounts, YouTube accounts, and all the stuff like that. So they do that up their own time. Yeah, they get their fans to come follow them from WWE. You know what I'm saying? They follow them. They want to spend time with their favorites. Hell yeah. Oh, guess what? My favorite wrestler, he likes to play video games. What? Well, let me go follow. Let me see what video game he playing. And you know, he might play the same shit I play or whatever. Or maybe I can recommend a good game for him to motherfucking try. You know, it's another way of being close to your core audience. And also getting money out on the side. I ain't knocking nobody for making extra coin. Cause the way it's going around now, you might as well. And I'm be real with you. Y'all might as well get y'all OnlyFans page too. Just go all the way out, bruh. Just on site, just, you know, on the safe side. I'm just saying. But now, oh, that evil, ugly motherfucker. That motherfucker there. Let's see what kind of starts the shows that they have pulled. Now, WWE's new Twitch and Cameo takeover is greed at its finest, says Ryback. Now, don't ask me who Ryback is. WWE informed their superstars that they will be taking control. Yeah, I said it. Control of their Twitch and Cameo accounts. Superstars will now get a percentage of that money. Of that money, y'all. Not the money from when they perform and wrestle and put their lives and their body on the line and everything to put up a good show. These athletes, because guess what? Yes, they are athletes. These pro athletes, they got side hustles like everybody else. They doing what they like, they having fun, and they making coin off to the side. That's their money, right? But WWE said, no niggas, we own you. You're going to have to cough that up. Like I said, the superstars will now get a percentage of that money, and it will count against their downside guarantees. I'm going to have to look and see what that means. Because for what I'm gathering, it don't sound good. That don't sound good. This is a move that has a lot of people wondering how WWE can get away with this. And that's a good question. How? How is y'all getting away with this? Okay. Now, there was this picture of this dude I kind of fly past real quick because I ain't want to, you know, I don't know if a video going to start. And I ain't trying to get flat. Him. He cute. He cute, though. He kind of cute. He cute. Is that right, bad? He cute. Okay. Don't you do it. We ain't pulling that. Okay. During Ryback TV, the big guy spoke out about this new policy. He wondered how much of a percentage WWE is going to give their superstars because oftentimes the percentages are heavily favored to the promoter. And we all know who that is. That's Vince. He then said that if WWE really does this, they need to pay superstars more, which is true, and restructure their contracts across the board. All across the board. Now, this is supposed to be coming from Ryback words. A lot of these guys have built up their followings on there, and you're going to count it against their downside. My thing is, then their contract should be restructured. Every single one of them to incorporate. Everyone should get a raise from this. And if they're going to keep it this way, because now they're taking their revenue on that and they're counting it toward their downside, and they're going to pay them less on other things now that they're going to increase their bottom line. Oh, so that's what that meant. Oh, y'all some low Vince McMahon. You low down diabolical, ugly ass, yuck mouth motherfucker. I can't. I could believe it. I sure can't believe it. I won't say I can't believe you do something like that, but then I thought about it. Yeah, I believe it. Wow. And it ain't like your bitch ass hurting for money. This is greed at its finest. I understand protecting your brand, but when the talent have a choice. If everyone said they are not doing this, they wouldn't be able to do anything about it. The problem is that's not what's going on. Ryback said that some people don't have a choice if they're starting out, which is true. They don't have a choice. And it's plenty like the newbie wrestlers, they don't have a choice. They starting out. They ain't got no leverage. He stood by the idea that WWE need to restructure their contracts if they're going to take this extra revenue that superstars are making, but they're not doing that. Of course they're not doing that. He said they're not doing that. I promise you, he remarked. We'll have to see how the situation turns out in 4 weeks. Yep, they got 4 weeks, y'all. To turn it over. It's easy to assume that superstars might lose a bit of their Twitch following and cameo orders because smarter fans don't want to put money directly into Vince McMahon pockets. And that's exactly. Motherfuckers don't want to give Vince McMahon more money than they choose to. Than they actually want to. They want to support their favorite wrestler. They want whatever money that they give to their favorite wrestler. They want that money going to their wrestler's hand. That's what they want. They want to support their wrestler. You ugly, lop-headed motherfucker. Wow. Now, here's the thing. Now, for what I read somewhere, did I read it somewhere or did I see it somewhere? Okay, I think I seen it somewhere. They said that now, I'm quite sure some of the wrestlers, they started their Twitch accounts or their YouTube accounts and all things like that using their real names, using their government names. WWE don't care. They want them accounts too. Your real name. So here's the thing. So you snatching their real names too? So technically you owning everything of them. I don't. That is so fucking evil. And so disgusting. And so fucking typical. And the sad part about it, this is way worse than any kind of motherfucking WWE storyline plot that they could ever put together, especially back in this heyday when I was watching it heavenly, religiously, every Monday. It got to be a way for these athletes to do something. I hate it for the ones who just starting out. I hate for the ones who, in their eyes, they want to be the next big thing. They watch wrestling ever since they were little kids, watched it with their parents or grandparents, probably went to these shows and feel all the energy around everybody, with smelling sweat, funk, chewing tobacco, beer, popcorn, nacho, hot dogs, some old cheap cologne and perfume, but also vibing so hard off of the energy that's surrounding them. Feeding off of that. These are what they little kids, and they look and they see they motherfucking idol, whoever it might be. And they see them get them on that goddamn stage and put on a show out of this world. And them kids made it, they thought right then, they're like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to be the next great whatever, 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 whatever. And so they starting out and they going through the bullshit of it. They young, they the newbies. They the freshmen. And just think how they arms are tied behind their back with this shit. I hate that shit. The superstars got to do something. Y'all big names got to do something. I'm for real. Rock. Come on, bruh. Bruh, I know it's been a minute. I know it's probably been a minute ever since you motherfucker gave a damn good goddamn. You probably said Vince, who that? I don't know him. Did you know I'm on DC now? I get that DC money. I'm finna beat Superman's ass. But it has to be a way for the big names, those who have pull and have power, to find some way to motherfucking and listen, for real, intimidate and motherfucking cut this shit, bruh. Cause I'm trying to think. Do The Rock got a Twitch account? Cause The Rock does everything. John Cena, do you have an account while you being Dom's brother and all that shit and everything else, bruh? Why you being a terrorist and destroying the world and flying off a darn side of buildings and everything, like you're a super soldier or whatever, like you done snuck some of Steve Rogers' darn super soldier serum. Do you have a Twitch account? It gotta be some way for this to fucking stop. This is fucking evil. This whole year has been hell. All kind of fuck shit. Folks trying to make money. Folks trying to pay bills. Folks trying to find some kind of joy. And hey, if you can make a little coin off the side, guess what? That's better. That's sad. That's evil. Vince McMahon, I would say you ought to be ashamed of yourself, but me saying that you ought to be ashamed, that's me motherfucking assuming that you actually have a soul, bruh. And you have showed us plenty of times over the decades that just ain't up in you, bruh. I hope they're able to fight this. I hope something pop off, because this is stupid. This is crazy. These folks gonna have these pages and they real names, and then you gonna take control of that, you know? Fucking disgusting. Sad and diabolical. Diabolical. Jesus. Mm-mm-mm. Child. But that's it, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments down below. And I'll holler at y'all heathens whenever. Y'all be good. Oh, skirt sidebar. I'm gonna do a video for it because I write. I do write from time to time, but now I decided that I'm gonna do it professionally, and I will be dropping a short story next week. Technically Monday, and I'm working, trying to get everything on net taken care of, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy. I am trying to find joy in all this chaos and craziness that is going on. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Listen, when you feel like your life is going too fuck, and you feel like you really don't have no control over everything that's going around you, especially if it feels like it's going in some kind of turmoil, chaos, latch on the most sturdiest thing that you could find and hold on and try to make some bomb ass lemonade out them fucking lemons, bro. Y'all be good. I'll holler. Bye. And also, fuck you, Vince McMahon, old bitch ass. Your old diabolical evil ass. I always knew someone right about your goddamn ass. You really was evil. You really was old Skeletor looking at ass.